Well, you know, I represent Ward 1, and I've been looking around my ward, and I'm sure you can all see the Holiday Inn expansion is happening where the River Theater used to be. The parking lot has now been paved, so that's part of the Holiday Inn 20-room expansion, so that is happening. Also, it looks like the Northwest Housing Authority might be pursuing an affordable housing development in a property they own in the Uniontown area, so that's exciting. I got to participate with my kids in the chip-in event at Cathedral Tree Trail over the weekend, and good job to Angela and the Parks and Rec Department. Drew was there. Thank you, Drew, for your help. And there were some great citizens there helping out, but I'd really like to thank the National Park Service and Tuck Point Job Corps. They were there in full force, and I think the city of Astoria is really lucky to have the expertise and the hands-on work from the National Park Service. The Cathedral Tree Trail is going to be a lot better just from the work that we did yesterday with improved drainage and boardwalks, so it's not going to be as muddy. You're not going to have to get as muddy when you go up there when it rains. It's really awesome to be able to do something and get it done in a day rather than talking about it in a room for years and years and years. So that was a really positive thing.
Mr. Herzig.
Thank you. Yes, the chip-in was really nice. It turned out to be a beautiful day after the scorcher of Saturday. Sunday was just gorgeous out there at the end of the trees and that kind of thing. Councilor Nemlo brought her kids, the Tongue Point people. This was the first chip-in organized without Janice O'Malley Galizio as the volunteer coordinator, and it went very, very well. So congratulations to Angela and Scott Tucker from Fort Clatsop and Jonah Darden-McLean. So good job there. Going on with the Parks Honor Roll, this weekend, Saturday the 25th, back at McClure Park, they're having another film, Back to the Future, which is, I guess, tonight's theme on the council, wasn't it? So this now is all ages. It's a $5 entry, $5 beer. The beer will be segregated, I assume, so that we won't have liners drinking stuff. So again, it's a great event. It should be great weather, and the proceeds go to the Parks and Recreation Community Foundation as a scholarship for low-income families to use our beautiful Parks and Rec system. So that's this Saturday. Starts, they gather at 8 p.m. and the movie will start at 9 p.m. And it's all ages now. It's not just adults only. So this Saturday in McClure Park. Also this weekend, I have to plug the Astoria Studio Tour. This is happening both Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. 36 Astoria artists will be opening their creative spaces to the public. There's a map included. And this is really to benefit the community of Astoria, to show what a great community we've got as far as the arts go. And you can buy art at each of these locations, so plan your budget accordingly. So that's also happening this weekend. A couple of things that came up tonight concerning the homeless. Currently, the city has an ordinance in place that I believe camping without a permit is considered a misdemeanor. And that is a concern because, in a sense, that's unintentionally criminalizing homelessness. I'm hoping after the city forms the homelessness task force, we might be able to revisit that ordinance so that to make that, because I know in the Warming Center, some of our guests said they were hoping to move on, but without standing fines, they would be risking incurring further fines if they left town. So we need to find a way not to be penalizing homelessness and come up with more solutions. So looking forward to with that. Finally, there's a term in human communication. It's called microaggression, which are like small insults in passing that people can get away with it because it's so quick, but when you're the target of it, you notice it's sort of like the death by 1,000 cuts. So I'm hoping that the council will start to examine itself as far as the use of microaggressions at council meetings and knock it off. I don't think it furthers any kind of camaraderie here or team spirit when we're making these little off-the-cuff insults to fellow councilors. So maybe we can do some soul searching on that. Thank you.
Mr. Herzig, I think that was directed at me, and I was impatient with you tonight. I didn't mean that, but I let you talk. Our meetings would be a lot shorter if you would find a way to confine time that you spend talking into the microphone. You use an inordinate amount of council's time in meetings. And so, as long as you're doing that, I'm going to do this. But I don't mean to be mean. I just mean to let you know how I feel about it.
Well, thank you, Council. At least you're out in the open about that, and I believe democracy is worth all the time we need to give to it. So I don't intend to abridge my remarks more than I do out of concern for the public and the case which of the council. Thanks.
Okay. And Councilor Price.